Hi guys, it's Rob here and I'm back with another set of tutorials. And in this set of videos, what we're basically going to be doing is going over the curriculum for NJIT's IT 386 3D Modeling and Animation course. I've made you guys a little review sheet here. And if you're new to 3D modeling, this is especially geared towards you, and it's hopefully going to be helpful towards you. The sources I've used to compile this review sheet are notes from Professor Nersessian's IT 386 3D Modeling and Animation course, notes from the Canned Mushrooms YouTube channel, and so that's actually a guy that does videos. He actually teaches. He's a professor, actually not at NJIT but at another college, and he makes a bunch of 3D modeling tutorials, especially with Unity and Maya, and he has a bunch of other videos, and notes from Digital Tutor's tutorial videos. And so let's get started. So in terms of technical help, if Mental Ray isn't loading up, then we would go to Window and then Settings, Preferences, Plugin Manager, and then find the Mental Ray for Maya 2015 folder, click on Loaded, and then go to Auto Load. And then these are basically checkboxes, so Loaded and Auto Loaded checkboxes, and you're going to want to check those off. Now, that's if Mental Ray isn't loading up, and usually that would happen when you close the output window, which is the other window that happens when you open up a Maya file. And basically, if you close that, then it's most likely going to delete these. So you never want to close that, you just want to minimize it. Now, for when you want to keep the faces together change, so for Maya 2015, they moved where you could select keep faces together or not. So it's now under the settings menu, which is real pain and useless to use over and over. The best way right now is to do your extrusion, and then in the channel box find the extrusion under inputs, and you can change keep faces together there. And also to turn on two-sided lighting, you would go to lighting and then two-sided lighting. And now we're going to get into more of the conceptual stuff, so that was more technical troubleshooting, and now we'll get into some sort of technical questions that may come up. So every object has to have a material attached to it or it won't be rendered. And default lighting is present in Maya. When you model something, you would want the Z to be positive, right? So we want all our files to have the same orientation where the Z is positive. By default, each unit in the world grid is a centimeter. You can change this, and to change this to, for example, to something like meters, you would go to Settings, Preferences, Working Units, and then Meters. And most game engines that you'll be working with work in meters. To duplicate an object, you're going to do Control D. Now, I know some of you may like the copy and paste method, but I would definitely say, I forget if that works in Maya, but I know that definitely Control D is your best way to go. That fully duplicates an object, and it's really a quick and effective way to duplicate geometry. So let's say you're going to test out something on your mesh, and you don't really want to mess up all the work you've done. What you could do is hit Control D, make a copy or a duplication of that mesh, and test out what you're going to do there, and if you like it, then keep working off of that mesh. But I would definitely say before you make any big changes, definitely duplicate the mesh, sort of as a way to save your progress. And while we're on that topic, be sure to not only continuously save your project throughout certain stages, but you also want to save different files of your project, because sometimes with this stuff, files can get corrupt. And what you really want to make sure of is that you constantly have a working copy. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to either want to do it from the settings within Maya, set up a project folder, and set up so that Maya automatically saves new copies every such and such minutes for you. Or another option that you could do is you could basically do it on your own. That's kind of what I do. And every half an hour I'll just save a new save file with it. So now I have two files, both of my work. But as I continue as I increase the iteration, so as I save more files, each thing it shows more progress. And what that just does is if any file goes corrupt, I could just simply open up the one right before that, and it'll work. Now, obviously, you have to keep in consideration that each file is going to take up more space on your computer. So you sort of want to do this sparingly, but at the same time, you want to do it liberally enough where you're not going to lose all your work. I would also suggest on Google Drive, I would suggest you make a folder for your stuff there and keep sort of cloud backups. So you keep that backup. Maybe you have an external storage device, sort of like a Seagate expansion pack or something like that, and you have your local copy on your computer, and that should be enough to definitely make sure you don't lose any work. Thanks for watching, guys, and please stay tuned for more tutorials. Gonna keep going, plow through this review sheet very soon. Thanks.